I can recap.
I can't. Flint wasn't there.
Yeah, I can recap.
Go for it.
Flint and Locke were playing cards out in the woods. Got really angry at each other. Had all in all a good time, keeping watch. Nothing happened to our knowledge.
That's a lie. So you don't get any inspiration. Sorry.
Well, we don't know what happened.
don't know what
Exactly, you
happened.
got a
Literally
bunch
just
of
a
mages
half
magically
orc
standing
disappeared.
next to you, half that.
Well, no, that's the end of it.
Just spoiling the end.
In the middle.
He was not ready yet.
At the end, people popped up out of the blue. We were chilling there with our orbs, Petticoat. That's what happened with Flint and Locke last session.
I should have just anticipated it. Like, it's my own fault. I can't even blame him for this.
I can also recap as theirs.
He picked up the fucking orb. I can blame him for it.
You could have stopped him.
There's a level of consequences that come with your actions.
Oh no.
The consequences are they're chilling in the woods and playing cards with a long-time childhood friend and a new friend and a kobold. Doesn't sound too bad, to be honest.
It's pretty good. It's better than what happened with us, which I will also recap because.
Go for it.
We decided to finally end everything. Group of, oh my god, how many were we?
10.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Were we 10?
10 plus Edelstill and Morgana.
Yeah, 10 at the beginning, and we were facing off against Durin and Edelsteel and Morgana, as said. The 10 of us swiftly dealt. When I say the 10 of us, I mean specifically Thilia, beat the shit out of Durin inside their minds to free them of his grasp, if I'm not mistaken, while we combated him in a field of 4 orbs. 4 orbs in, quotations. Which we were able to cancel out one of them before he decided to step into the circle and try to claim his godly passage. I believe he was trying to become
Divine
God
being.
at that point. Yeah, to become a divine being, where he stood inside of his circle, getting his butt kicked by literally everyone before being thrown into an orb of no fuck you and another one of orbs of no fuck you and a force cage, where Thilia banished him into his own orb, and nothing else happened. No one died, thankfully. Ethel may have saved Lyris, maybe, possibly,
How?
from being dragged into the realm of divine. Yeah. And they were then sent back home, not knowing what happened at the end, where the rest of them... We're in Hodar, we're drinking tea, where the rest of them decided to grab all the orbs and teleport to... I don't know where you guys are shooting.
No, they flew on back of fucking
I wanted to
Nessie.
say, we
You guys
flew
go back
on
up.
Nessie out of everything.
That was it. You guys took Nessie.
Into the sun. So.
Yeah, into the sunset.
And then
Nessie.
finding Flint
The-
along,
which-
like,
into
fuck!
The giant blue dragon, because somehow Nessie became a giant blue dragon.
Well,
Through
you
the
became a
orb's
giant
magic.
green one.
Yes.
No, he was blue.
Well,
I said
you
you
locked.
Game and right.
Me, okay.
Are you questioning
alright,
it?
That was a different situation.
Was it?
Yes.
No.
Mine was see-through. I'm not sure Nessie's was. Nessie's just had Nessie's face.
Yeah.
That was the difference.
This giant dragon one
I
with a
really
giant
hope
dragon.
some features head out 1-to-1 because I think that's
It had Nessie's like big anime eyes, so it was kind of interesting. Thankfully, everyone survived. Loethep was quite happy as he has gotten his mom back, and mommy as well. So they're both back, and they flew it on Nessie, and that kind of ended the session.
Good. Very nice recap. Inspiration.
For both Locke and Lyris.
No, for Locke.
So
And this will be where we will start in. While the attack is taking place and the fight commences, or before the final battle begins, Locke, Suit, and Flint, as well as Rar, sitting not too far from the
And
left.
Grim. Grim's dead with them.
Yes, but he's currently away. Not too far, but not with them.
He's being pretentious.
He's been
Not surprised.
That's kind of sus.
regardless. The four of you sit a little bit off the camp and waiting for the results. As you start, from your boredom, start playing Three Dragon NT. Just to break off your mind, would there be any conversation happening?
Other than a lot of swearing. Locke would look to Sooth at some point. Was wondering, Druid, by the way.
You're a fucking piece of shit.
What are you planning to do with the orb after all this? After it doesn't need to be protected anymore.
Are you talking? You're talking to
Suit.
Suit. Okay, I
Yeah.
misunderstood. Sorry, I thought you were talking to.
She's
Flint.
the
I'm
only
like,
one who has the orb.
no. Yeah, yes, but like you two are playing, and they're like, never mind. I derped her.
I mean, I'm guessing we're all trying to kill time, so we're all kind of playing, except for Cage, who's
Grim.
too good for us.
Grim.
Yeah,
So-
and Grim.
Well, it depends. If they manage. Dragons will need to be free.
Okay, that's good. So your dragon wants to be free, right?
Yes.
Sweet.
I mean, is that the best idea? I'm sure there's like years of hatred and resentment towards us.
I would much rather have the dragons free
You are
than
not
happy
right.
that they're free.
I'm not what?
You are not wrong.
You know, just trying to live out our lives and not really a fan of letting them go and then they try and exact their revenge on everyone who's able to use magic because those are the ones responsible for everything.
On the other hand, we may have someone else who's trying to become a deity and actually succeeds now that they know what they have to do.
Didn't you specifically have like a background with dragons? Which?
I did. I do.
And you're okay with it? Possibly leading to the same childhood stories that I heard?
Out of her sleeve, she just takes and gets her orb out. You see this, like Locke's red crystal ball. That thing that attacked my village is inside of this. I've been contemplating for years what to do with it. But knowing the truth now, I know it wasn't his own volition.
Yeah, no, I'm not the right person to fucking agree on this, as I have no knowledge on the subject, and frankly, I don't care. But if you're gonna make some sort of decision. Just make sure that every party is okay with it, just to make sure that I can keep this in check in case it does go haywire.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I hope they are alright.
I'm sure they are. I'm a little worried about Nessie. I'm worried he'll go haywire as soon as he sees the blue orb. You know, he has the blue shard on his neck. I'm scared that his small body will just be dragged across the floor until he hits it. Other than that, I'm sure they're fine. Loatheb, if there's a door, maybe a little scary.
I'd be surprised if he didn't fucking stab him in the back the first opportunity.
A door?
What? No. He's a bloody turncoat. I don't trust him.
Let him grow up under my supervision.
And he still doesn't know how to open your doors. Once again, a little worried for him.
Yes, but even though he can be clumsy at times, it doesn't mean he will betray his friends.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. I think he's more scared of Philia than anything else in the world, which is understandable. Unless you're more scared of Rashaya, that's a whole different level. I never want to see Rashaya become a god or any divine presence. That just sounds scary. She will start smiting any idiotic thing I do in my life.
Seems like you're speaking from experience.
I need to be the bloody powder king. I just hope they get back to us. Because if they don't, then we're fucked.
Yes.
If they don't, everything's over anyways. But I think we'll find that out soon enough. If all of a sudden he starts yelling from the skies and smites us, we're dead. If Thilia starts yelling out of the sky and starts smiting us, maybe we'll... Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least they won. So,
True.
we'll see.
Look, you feel the wind start to pick up. Starting to twirl and twist, blow harder, blowing off the cards that you're playing. As sounds of electricity just start to sparkle about 100 to 80 feet away from you, and then a giant flash of light. As suddenly, all around you, on the trees and this multiple counts of bodies in bad condition appear. And in the middle, a blue Vedalken. Someone who looks similarly to Lotta, just holds a big one of those cores. As just vape and one random dude coming out of his body. As you see the core underneath him crack and shatter as he collapses.
I know these people are on my side, right?
You are unsure. But they're all unconscious.
I look over to Sue.
You see her. Oh. Hello there. That was a bad timing to bite of something.
Yep.
You see her get up immediately, and her book appears hovering next to her. Help them. She rushes over and starts checking vitals and.
I'm gonna start on the opposite side that she has been.
You see Grim just from the side. What the fuck? As he goes and rushes in and tries to help as well.
We're helping people.
Oh, alright. Are we sure they're on our side?
She said so. And
All
she
right.
said so.
Gonna rush in and try and help block.
Yeah. They said people, not a fucking legion.
Well, you know, I don't think any of us knew how many people they had left.
I just got the message. Suddenly they appear. I expected maybe 10, 20, not 300. Ah, fucking
Well,
shit.
stop complaining and stop working.
Well, you two deal with 100, we'll do with 100. We'll be fine.
Right. We'll meet in the middle.
Yeah. As all of you start.
Brutus is going to try and look if he can spot anyone that reminds him or Locke of childhood friends from the orphanage.
Investigation.
Wrong dwarf.
What?
Wrong dwarf.
Oh, no. Flint, sorry.
Wrong dwarf. Yeah.
I'm a
Investigation.
cleric in this one.
Ooh, that's really good. Hold on.
Nice.
On. Sheets loading. Investigation. That's a 3.
At the moment, you are looking around and you're just overwhelmed by the amount of bodies that are there that you just fuck it and just start just helping people make sure they're alive. Like
I'm gonna take a quick glance and go least injured to most injured and help those that are most injured first.
Alright.
Yeah, the ones that need healing, I'll put healing into. The ones that don't need healing, don't get it.
Yes. Yeah. Alright. One by one, you start treating people and getting it done. Stabilizing those who seem to be needing it more. Others seems to be just not waking up, weak vitals, but seems to be stable. As you do that, it takes time, and eventually you hear commotion coming back from the camp. The little bit of guards that's still left to, like, of Grimm's men that stayed and kept watch. Suddenly, you hear, the fuck? What is happening to the tree?
I don't know. You pay attention to that. We're kind of busy.
Are those move aside! As just a horde of people starting to rush through the fucking gate, filling the camp once more. Yeah, as more and more people rush. Some injured, others carry people that are unconscious, passing through, and eventually all of you pass through as well. Those who are not in Hadar at the moment.
How many injured people do I see?
A lot.
I start healing everyone that needs healing with 1 HP, 1 HP, 1 HP, 1 HP, 1 HP. Lay on fucking finger.
You start doing that.
It's enough for 65 people at the moment. That's
Pretty
not
decent.
bad.
All right, let me assist you with this right here. We're going to get these people right back on their feet. Let's go.
Yeah. As
First heal them and then drag them on their feet, yes?
No, I'm going to heal the one at the bottom and hope that they get crushed right down again.
Point me to whoever needs healing the most. I don't remember how many spells I have left. I think I have 1. I can get one up, that's all I can do.
Yeah, I can also do some cure wounds if they're still needed after 65 lay on fingers. Bing, 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 bing.
Lay on fingers.
I'll just go up to one person and be like, yep, there we go.
I'm gonna start pointing out the people that actually need it, the ones that
I
I
assume you
managed
make
to
sure that the
finish.
people are alive first before you do that, because among the people that are injured, bodies were dragged, and some of them are dead.
How dead?
Dead.
How long?
You don't know.
How long? How long? How long?
How dead?
It has been about half an hour to an hour of battle, and in that magic were used, and people have lost their lives fighting for protecting their home.
Yeah, again, throwing cure wounds into people.
So there are also some people that fought in the battle under those. Now that came to the 3 or magically
Yes.
or.
The people that you are treating are. Gimgan opened a portal, and everyone who were on the battlefield start rushing through this portal.
Okay, then I'm gonna explicitly check if I see Paige, Mina, the arrogant Wildmore bastard we don't talk about, and Hall, and also Trevor and Charles.
You do see Trevor. He seemed relatively unharmed, though very exhausted. You see Cage is currently having no arm, bandaged and healed. Still alive, sitting.
He has not an arm, but it's bandaged and healed.
It is healed, so the wound closed,
Okay.
and it's bandaged, so it doesn't get infected. But no arm. You do see Mina currently standing next to him, covered with a lot of explosion marks and scratches. Like multiple of them, but still standing. You do not see Geralt anywhere. Who did you ask
Charles
for?
and Sahara.
Sahara is there, similarly unharmed, and Charles did not go, so he's here unharmed.
Then I would. Well, if Charles is there, I would say, can you repair an arm?
With what?
Give him a slap on the
Magic.
backhand.
I didn't know I can do it. No, I cannot. But the people that...
You literally bring back the death after we fought the construct. It's a valid question if you can regrow an arm, okay?
I thought you're talking about Charles Grimm. Never mind.
No, Grim, I don't look. I
Never
look
mind.
for Rinter.
Never mind. Wrong Charles. Rewind. He seems to be very exhausted as well. I saved as many as I could. But I cannot. Not at this point.
I mean, I can in the morning. You just need to give me some time.
Regrow an arm?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. There's a side glance to Locke and Flint if I see them. Oh, yeah, they're alive. Nothing stupidly done. Very well.
They are currently taking care of those who
Yeah.
sent here.
And then I would look for... Like, I would go to Hall and ask her if she has seen the arrogant dude, the weird one.
He was crushed. Under construct. There was nothing to save. Miss Wildmore would not like it. She just bows to you and attends to other people.
Okay. I go to Suit. Can we really not do anything about crushed people?
Not me. If there is a body to resurrect, yes. If there is an act of resurrection, maybe. But it seems like all the clerics and high priest here are exhausted.
Lovely yell for Losep.
I would be checking for mom and dad. Mom first, though.
No, she seemed to be affected by whatever healing aura hit you all. So she's quite fine.
I would still go to her and. How do you feel?
Ashamed.
I would just hug her.
And proud.
Don't be. It's so nice to see you again.
And she just hugs you tightly, very close. If you feel her wet tears falling onto your clothes from your cheek as you hug. I wish I could say I dreamed about it. But even in my dreams I had to relieve nightmares.
I can't imagine what you've been through.
It doesn't matter. For now what it matters is that we succeeded.
We did. Wanna come check for dad?
She just steps us back and looks at you. Look at you. You are a man now. So grown.
How tall is she?
She's like shoulder high to you.
Taller than you now. I mean, it's been a while.
Corbin. As she just starts looking around and rushes in the direction you see Locke and Flint, Suit taken care of. As she gets there and sees Suit, and they exchange a glance, and then she looks to Corbin and ignores Suit for now and goes to Corbin, who is currently unconscious.
I'm following her. How is he? Is it bad?
Stable. Bed? You will need time to recover.
At least he's not stuck in that piece of metal.
At least he's not.
Look at that suit. Both of them alive and well. Kinda.
Happy for you, Lotta. But at the moment, if you may, please, those need help. And she just assign you and to help more and more people.
I'll do so.
Now see, as you pass through the passage, your form reverts back to yours.
Oh.
Anything that you would do?
Kind of help because I have decent medicine score, so
Mhm.
could potentially, make sure people don't suffocate on whatever liquid they've been in.
All right.
Make sure they
Anything?
don't cut their own throats with their long ass nails.
Anything any of you wants to do immediately? In the aftermath of the battle and coming back to the camp. Yes.
Flint is just trying to help as many people as he can right now. Bit of a shock. It just reminds him of the assault on Yernig.
Yes.
So he's trying to do too much for his own good. Probably going to exhaust himself. Trying to make sure that everyone is okay.
All right. Ito?
Add sugar to my tea. Thank you.
Lyris will follow suit.
I would also introspect a bit with the orb, so
Lyris will have a sugar shock because she never had sugar.
Yep, she's just copying what you told us.
Oh wait, we never had sugar.
No, we never had sugar. We're just gonna
No,
give
you had it because you grew up in a Shadowfell where things were still existing, but
Oh, yeah.
Lyris?
But it wasn't really Shadowfell. Get fucked.
All right.
I'm fine.
gonna follow suit and be like,
Well,
her hand starts shaking.
as much as the joke is funny, you do not land and immediately go to a tea party. As you
We did get out of it.
as you fill the pool and the teleportation go through, you find yourself in the middle of the temple, standing in low waters in what seems to be a decorative pool, a statue of Sun standing in front of you. As on the bottom of it, you just see glyphs in a circle as the word of recall was cast.
I heard my goddess puke from the other side of the map.
You feel unwelcome here. You don't want to be there. Amberly just looks back at you and immediately sends to Grim, which in return answers her, "Follow me," as she starts walking out of the temple.
Okay.
You and Lyris follow, eventually reaching to the Trident. As you pass through this massive gates and halls, you reach into this triangle-shaped structure, Colosseum of some sort, and in the middle you see a giant teleportation circles with 4 mages currently standing there and keeping it afloat, alive. As you just go there and pass it, the teleport go through and you appear, seeing the mass chaos that is currently going on. People need help, dead people, wounded. You see all of your friends, all of those just going and running about, helping people, healing them.
Yeah, I'll start running about, helping people.
Lyris will do the same.
Yes.
Alright.
Anything else that is I read your message, Alex. I assume you went to Lotab. Lotab did that, and she immediately followed.
Mm-hmm.
Any immediate things that you would want to do, check, beside helping the people around? Anything that requires?
Yeah, I
immediate-
would. If I go to Lotte, I would like counter spell, please.
Huh?
Counter spell, please put a counter spell in this.
Today.
Okay. Yeah. And I would try to cast
As
Counter
high
Spell
as
on
you
that.
can, please.
Yeah. I assumed.
As a mage, you would know you would need a different spell for that. Because counterspell only works if you see someone casting the spell.
Well,
No, I have a
No.
ring of spell storing. And I
Uh,
want it back. Just in case.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was thinking like, oh shit, I got poisoned by some spell.
No. Dispel magic is something paladins can do.
So would I know how this works? Like just focusing on the item and then cast it, or?
Also, I'm not immune to.
because of the situation you are in and the immediacy that Thilia asked you to do it, I need you to roll an intelligence check to
Yep.
see if you are in the state of mind to do that.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Please do not talk with me in deep speech. That's one of the few languages I cannot speak.
But deep speech.
What'd you roll?
How about primordial? It's a 15 in total.
15?
Yeah.
You would understand how it works, though the time slot she asks you to do that, so you just focus and do that. No problem.
All right. Should be okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
see
no.
the ring glows in affirmation that it absorbed the spell.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Let's try to help those in need.
Yeah, I might run off. Gotta do something. See you later.
What's wrong?
There's still a battlefield and people that couldn't, they might have thought they're dead, but not dead, and I'm able to raise some, so I'm gonna go there. And if I see Ethel, I would also grab her and say, like, you can do this too, right?
Do we? Yes.
Good.
Do we have?
Wait,
time?
there's still a battlefield?
I mean, not an active one, but they're... Whatever.
What
I don't know, look at Amberly and Gimgan and... Hall and be like, can you resurrect a crushed body? Can you remember where it was crushed? And at Gimgan, can you bring us there again?
Yeah, I can. If there's a tree, I can for sure.
I mean, it's basically the same tree we've came to, I think.
In that case, that's where we're going. Y'all ready?
I wait for Amberly to say something about can you resurrect someone who's crashed?
That will require a ritual, and not in these conditions. Maybe someday.
She didn't cast much in the goddamn fight!
That doesn't matter. That is not something that you can do in a minute.
No, I don't expect her to do it in a minute, but you know.
You
I could bring...
you have seen how much preparation it required, Flint. You will understand that. And in that case, you had the body, so you would understand based on your past life as a goddess and your experience.
No! I don't suddenly understand shit.
Sure, you don't want to understand. You don't understand. She said she cannot do that.
I don't think a dead ward helps anymore.
I'm not sure about that one.
How does that work if something gets crushed by you dead ward and it like suffers?
Before Thilia would walk off, I would offer. I could help too. I have means to resurrect people, bodies.
I don't think Revivify helps at this moment anymore.
All right.
Pretty sure we're past a minute.
Yes.
Good luck then.
Thanks.
All right.
Why exactly are you not going with D&D rules here, Roman?
What do you mean?
Spells that do that?
What spells do that?
Okay, I don't want to discuss. Whatever.
Okay. Are you still going with Gimgan?
I mean, in theory, also Jonathan could do this.
If he knows the spell, maybe, yes. If he...
Excuse me, that a cleric of a priestess doesn't know resurrection. Makes total sense.
I have an idea, and I need
There are
to know.
spells. Okay, there are spells that need to be prepared. Resurrection requires time to prepare for.
Yeah, an hour, not like days.
Again, it's a lot of preparation that requires for that. For once, the spell needs to be taken on that day. If she did not take it on the day, she cannot cast it. She needs to be at the proper level. The condition needs to be met. She cannot do that.
She needs to be on a proper level, which I know she has because I gave it to her! If she didn't had it before.
Ashwin, did you take Resurrection on Umberly when you picked your spells? Do you remember? Since you are here.
For some level?
Resurrection.
For some level. I am fairly certain I did take Resurrection. Because, you know.
And if
Makes
she
sense.
doesn't have a 1,000 gold worth diamond, I am going to shake Grim until a diamond that big falls out of his pocket.
Also,
We all know he will.
resurrection only resurrects body parts. It doesn't actually do organs and stuff. That's what true resurrection does.
Yeah, but there is still a body. True resurrection works for stuff like disintegrate.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
saying if the body's crushed. I
No,
don't
she
know how
wants.
much like
She
this.
she wants Cage's arm back.
No,
No,
that's
no, she
not
wants
that.
the
It's about
crushed body, which
Daryl.
was crushed. I don't know, how, like the crushing, but that's what I'm saying.
The Crusher.
Yeah, because resurrection brings back body parts, but doesn't bring back organs and stuff. Only true resurrection does that.
I think you're wrong about that.
You're wrong
It
about
says
that.
I have
all-
the spells right here.
I
It
think
spells
true
restores
resurrection is
any
basically
missing
giving
body
you a
parts.
body. If you don't have a body, you can
Yeah.
resurrect someone with true resurrection.
I don't know why one specifically says missing organs and the other one doesn't. Then but
I would like to
confusion.
specify as a biologist that your organs are part of your body. and,
No, I'm
parts of
saying
your
one
body.
specifies
I'd like to
missing
use my-
organs and the other one doesn't.
So that's why I'm having this. Also, I don't know what Kern choose for Jonathan, but also since Jonathan, in fact, was always a very supporting character, in theory, it would have make sense for me as a character to ask both Jonathan and Amberly if they could do something like that.
Also, true resurrection, I feel, has to do with like embalming, right? The creature has not been embalmed. The organs are there. They are just smooshed.
Well, true resurrection
Damn
just means you could just bring someone back. It's that simple. You just
Yeah.
need like a smidge.
Well, if
You don't need anything
okay,
more than that.
Ashwin,
But resurrection.
if you took resurrection on her, and I don't think you used several level spell during the fight, she will
Nope, I did not.
will have the ability then.
The highest level spell I used was
6.
not resurrection, 6th when the teleportation.
Yes,
If I'm not mistaken.
World of Recall. Yes.
Then I would ask Grim for Diamond if Amberly
She has
doesn't
one.
have it. Okay, then I grab Hall and Gimgang and Amberly and leave.
Yeehaw! Tree stride. Ah,
That's a sentence I didn't hear.
Yeehaw, tree stride.
The Bronco
Yeah!
riding the tree.
Anyway,
You can kill him in another campaign.
no, please don't.
Not Gimgang.
all right. You use the tree stride. Well, not this. Yeah, tree stride. And
Yeah.
go back to the battlefield. You see multiple automatons that are broken to pieces, exploded. Many of them has a dent in them. From multiple sides, you have burn marks, explosions, craters, and just a giant battlefield that commenced here. You see multiple spots of blood and bodies, body parts, people still dead, many of them crushed under.
All right, little Missy, you lead the way, and we'll do the rest.
I look at Hole.
Are there people who are on their dying breath?
Investigation. Or perception.
Both is shit. Which one do you think would make more sense? If you like.
Well, you're either investigating the battlefield or looking around to see if there are people still alive.
Nope.
As far as you can see around you, there are no people that are alive.
Okay.
Hall leads you to the place where you see three giant, of those giant automatons that you fought before, as well as one a class bigger. Somewhere past that place, but there is a footprint in the middle with multiple armors and just that the body part splat on the ground from it.
I recognize the armor.
You recognize the armor, yes. As well, there are two Column War clergy members, as well as Wildmore people in armor, as well as the fancier one that Geralt wore.
I'm a bit disgusted, but I'm fine. I would point in that direction. I just look at her. Didn't save them to let them die here. I know there's a lot of that people, but we talk about a young mind, and if she loses her brother now, I don't want that.
I know him personally.
Do you need any help? Can we do anything for this ritual? Should we? And I'll look at Ethel. Look around if, or like Ethel and Gimna. Should we start looking around?
Yeah.
To see if we can help other people or.
Let's see. I don't think I can. Like, I can keep people alive, but I can't really bring them back at the moment.
No, it was more like maybe there's still some life in some of this.
Yeah, I can do that.
Are you checking the armor surrounding it?
Well, if Amber needs an hour to cast it, I would start checking around.
Okay.
If she doesn't need help, and that's what I'm asking her.
She said she doesn't.
Okay.
I could cast Aura of Life if you want me to. Everyone that is nearly dying could possibly be saved then. I'll just be sprinting around a lot. Just like everyone who ends their turn in my aura like gets 1 HP back and it's like gotta go fast.
I nod with yes, it's not a bad idea.
There's a 4th level spell, however.
Either two, we can make investigation or perception as well.
Huh?
I think I would rather investigate than.
Then you do that.
Yeah.
Gimgun, you too.
That.
Yep.
21.
Okay.
And if there's still like constructs arms, I'm just pushing them off bodies because.
Yeah. Just waiting for Gimgun.
6.
It's just the dwarf curse, I guess.
No, it's just the me curse.
Happens. Alright, as the two of you go around, and while Umberly starts casting the spell, you check bodies, but they're unmoving, dismembered, butchered. And you're about to give up, but under what seems to be a collapsed automaton, under its arm, you see a guy just currently very faintly moving, spitting blood, and you see as his intestines showing out as he split into two by the arm.
I heal splitted people.
Can you?
Can you glue them back together?
Can I?
Grab the industrial glue.
I would say a normal cure wounds would not fix that.
A
think
higher
there are-
level cure wounds?
I think there are specific spells that say that they regrow limbs.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
regrowing, it's putting... It's like basically when you re-sew a finger. Just it's half of the body in the magical world of instant healing.
Alright, so in order to save this person, I need you and Gimgen to work together to reassemble the person and then heal him.
Well,
I need
making
you
sure
to
there's any
each of
dirt
you
in
to
there.
roll medicine. The DC is 30
Oh,
combined.
I got this, don't worry about it.
Medicine, that's great.
you're not rolling for Flint. Oh, okay, good.
Leave me alone,
Alright,
woman!
you need above 7, Alex. You can.
Mm-mm.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 1.
I can help.
No.
Fuck.
I don't have an inspiration.
Well, you suddenly feel very inspired by your. I don't know why.
Alright.
I feel super blessed before I do that.
Okay. As you do, you start doing that. And trying to save the person. But you
I just cast Death Ward before. No dying.
Bad. No die.
You see him about to die and faint. And then he comes back to consciousness. And then faints again and dies.
That doesn't happen immediately just because it's an NPC. No, it usually does.
Wait, he comes back to life?
Yeah.
She
second.
death wards him for a second. And then he bleeds
Not
out.
for a second, it's for 6. Don't be like this. This is how rounds work in D&D.
Ah.
Is it for 6? Is it for 6 seconds?
Sure, for 6 seconds.
Great. Slap that cure wounds into the motherfucker.
That does not help.
What do you mean it doesn't help?
Maybe.
You did not reach the 30 required to save his life.
But he was alive
He
for
was.
6 seconds.
And it is not enough.
He split in half.
He's fine, don't worry about it.
Which
Just
half
take a
can
long
we
rest.
still use?
The bottom half. He's fully
Do
erect.
you know that? Do you not know that Life is Scary movie?
Roman, you want
This
this? We
is
play
your
this now.
wife.
I cast Gentle Repose and try on the dead body till the point we make this 2 parts being stick together again.
This is how
You-
Tilia
I
became
mean,
a
sure.
necromancer.
Sure. And you said you do not need Lothab. If he was there, he would just the body together.
I didn't said I don't
No,
need
no,
it.
I'm
I said
kidding.
I just said Revivify is not helpful.
We just stitched that motherfucker back up again. That's
Well, you are not there now, so.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right,
I
you
mean, you never ask if he's
Sure,
coming.
you gentle. He said good luck, and I take it that he is not coming.
I didn't hear that, but yeah, done.
I wouldn't be
You
coming.
gentle repose and try to assemble in it.
Amberly's like focusing here. No, that's the finger of the right hand, Kim Gang. No, no. Oh, that's his feet.
He got feet fingers now.
Upside down man.
The question of why would his fingers be even missing? Like, did you cut them off to reassemble them? Or what?
Well, in the middle doesn't mean you don't have arms that also get cut because they go
No,
through
his
your middle
torso
and
is
you join-
separated from his legs.
We, yeah, we reassemble like a puzzle.
I think
Which
we need.
side of the body do you gentle repose? The upper half?
He will need more than just Revivify to fix him.
Why?
Why? Because you did not hit the DC 30 and you did not make it. So he's fully fixed.
Give me a real reason. I used
Alex,
gentle
you
repose.
rolled the dice and did not reach the DC. This person is dead. You want to
grew
keep
his you fucked up growing his legs. Now they're like intertwined like a mango.
Please, Martin, no!
Please
Like-
don't
like-
elaborate.
I don't need to know this.
Go ahead. Torture him with what he's done.
They don't want it, so I will just stop. I could go on.
You want to kill me, man. Why?
No, we want to resurrect him.
Sure. You... you know what? His name will be Rookwards Billy, because his legs will be sewn in the other direction. He is alive.
The gummy bears.
You assemble him and you resurrect him, and he is willing to return, but his legs are now looking backwards. He will poop forward, pee backwards.
Still better than me dead.
Is it?
Yes.
Alright, it's Rookwards Billy now.
Oh no.
You saved a life. Congratulations.
But
What,
you
at what
happy?
cost though? At what cost though?
No, I don't want to also discuss simple spells that are
Yes,
written that
Alex,
do something.
Alex, you do not need to discuss simple spells. You did not hit the DC.
You made up a DC even though the person was still alive and could be healable.
I'm not discussing this. He would either be Rookwards Billy or dead.
Good thing to
I don't
remember if I'm
fucking
good.
care.
Okay.
To be honest, this was the first thing I noticed when starting playing D&D, that the rules regarding healing are really weird.
Yeah.
In regards to missing body parts and everything, because it isn't well defined.
Yeah.
Because you can either go fully like, oh, everything is head points, or you can go really nitty and gritty into what type of wounds you have, and it can make a campaign really difficult as well.
Yeah. It is. All right.
So
That
seeing
is
nobody is
very mean from your front. Go ahead, Nessie.
Yep.
so seeing nobody is doing anything right now. I have
Well,
a
you
quick-
all are doing stuff, but
Yeah, but like just nobody is like doing their own thing anymore. Quick question: do we have more or less than an hour with the upgraded levels?
you have less than an hour in the first
Okay.
hour that you are helping.
Okay, then I will ask this later. Then I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna continue trying to bandage people and see what I can do for the people in the camp itself. So
All right. Those of you who stayed in the camp, go and attend to the people that they can. Those who were helped and come to conscience, if they can, get up and help those then. None of the people that you have brought back from the facility has woken up yet, except for one person. But they seem to be very hazy still sedated, still not feeling well. By the end of the first hour, as Celia, Gimgun, Hall, and Ithel stand next to Amberly, who is currently trying to bring back Geralt Wildmore. You watch her finishing the spell as the energy picks up and the light gathers around the body, slowly, magically reassembling it into the armor. You see flesh, bones, veins, and then skin start to apparate on top of it. The skeleton, and then the flesh on top of it, and then the skin and the hair reappear of his form. You have seen him before. This seems to be the body is complete, but it seems like something is not working properly. Or maybe she's not strong enough.
Lay on hands.
The body seems to be intact.
So the body has been made, but the lights are just out.
Yes.
I don't have anything that can do.
Celia, do you want to help in any way? Try to do anything.
I can't help.
Okay.
I'm looking through my spells real quick.
It seems that after an hour, the effect of the spark have faded. And Amberly's spell is weaker. Thus not bringing it to completion. The body is there. But there needs to be a push. Another attempt to bring back the soul. So you see her just, as the body falls to the ground, you see her touching it and casting gentle repose. You see Hall picking him up, and they look at Gimgun. Can you bring us back?
Did Gimgan get a long rest?
A long rest?
Yeah.
When? Now?
Yeah.
No. A short one.
Then no.
Okay, I'm asking.
Okay, Roman, so you understand the situation properly. We dropped from level 13 back to the level.
Yes.
Are we back at what we've been in the fight, minus all spell slots and the HP we were missing, or are we back at full?
You're back at full. Well,
There
back
you
on
go.
whatever you've been before that.
Okay, that's that's exactly the opposite of what you said before.
You do not. You just remove the levels, but whatever spell slot you have currently will stay beside those that faded away because of level.
Mm-hmm.
So if you did not use, if you use two level 2 slots, they will be used after the spark fades. You do not get a long rest right after.
Yeah, Gimgan can't do anything. He has healing spells, but he has no resurrection spells prepared. He
Yes.
was prepared.
I understand.
He's going to keep people alive
Yes.
in the fight. He doesn't have anything to bring them back,
No.
except for like lesser things.
I know.
Yeah.
You attempted, and sometimes you do not succeed. A message is sent, and Grim comes to pick you up, bringing you back to the camp.
Is he taking the body as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was gentle reposed, and maybe with another try, something might happen. But for now, it's a dead shell. Slowly, the aftermath of the battle fades. And those who were in threat of life are now stable, thanks to your help and effort. You are finally able to take care of yourself, take a rest, or do whatever you're planning to. It has been a few hours after that. Those who are sick are gathered or being treated by those who are feeling better. Others taking rests and preparing for whatever next. Is there anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to do? People? Things? Goals?
Corbin is still unconscious. Or how is he doing?
He seems to be still unconscious, recovering from taking his rest.
Hmm.
Well, taking his rest to recover, not recovering from taking his rest.
Yeah.
Locke would look around to see who else brought the orbs with them. This was a while back, like before they even left again.
Mm-hmm.
You.
But once he realized that they came back, he, looked and see if anyone obviously had the orb with them or not.
Obviously, nobody.
Okay, then anyone else? that I-
Unless Nessie would be walking around
Yeah,
with one.
but if I saw anyone with, a suspicious,
How big is the orb?
a large round pocket or
Okay, that could still be under the cloak. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Would be a bit awkward. There's like a slight bulge at the chest area now.
Yeah. I would look specifically at the people who I knew went there or faces I didn't know that came back. With with the group that left. So with whoever Thylia was with, or when Lyris and Ethel came back.
So
I'd look
the
at
the, pro- the
Underly,
problem
Morgana, and
the
Dan.
problem is that the group came back with all of those soldiers and wounded people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, the entire group did. So they all ran through the same tree at that time?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if I saw anything, then I saw something. Otherwise, I wouldn't. Otherwise, I would look specifically at Umberly because I saw her come back with, and Lyris and Ethel to see if they had one. And not walk up to them, but look from where I was while helping.
You can roll. What are you trying to see if they're trying to be suspicious and hide or what?
See if I see anything on their body from further away, because I'm not going to walk up close and be like,
They don't seem to have an orb in their body.
Okay, and then of course Nessie, Thylia, Rashaya, and Loetheb, and I guess Loetheb's mom, as I saw, Loetheb come with some random blue woman hugging them. I would also look if she had one from.
Okay, investigation, perception.
Where I was. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
At this point, we're leveled down, right?
Yes.
Then I will quickly level down my character. I put down what spells I remember.
A 30 flat.
30 flat.
Instead of 17.
You do see that on the chain of Nessie. Seems to be under the cloak. It seems to be like a little bit of a bulge, but can be anything. And on Lothep's mother, there is one.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
Yeah.
Just to have in mind for later then.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want to do while I was helping people.
Okay. Anything else anybody want to do? Rashaya, Flint?
Yeah, Flint's gonna try and find Thylia.
Okay, we are now fast forwarding a little bit after the aftermath. You go and look for Thylia.
Unless Rashai wants to do anything in between there. Meanwhile, he's been, trying to help people find their...
Extremely exhausted. She would probably just make sure that there's nothing... Make sure that there's no conflict going on, and then probably just find a tree and just pass out at the base of the tree. Or just slump over and just boom, out. She nearly died a couple of times, and she's very exhausted.
I am sorry, Oliver. You just said she's resting, right? Because she doesn't have anything else to do.
She passes out fully. Like she finds a tree and just passes out at the base of the tree.
Okay. Well, it is a few hours later. The initial attention to bodies and injured is gone. Morgana is awake. Corbin is still unconscious, as well as all of the prisoners that seems to be under some sort of sedative, still recovering from that. Flint, you are looking for Thylia. You eventually find her.
You're back. I mean, it seems like it went well. For the most
Yeah.
part. You're right.
Sure.
You don't want to talk to me right now.
That is correct.
Alright. Just happy that you're back in one piece.
I'm not.
Understandable. Look, when you're ready to talk, come by. I don't know how long we'll be staying. It seems like we've done what we came for, and other than getting the orb off lock, there's not really much of a point for us to be staying here.
Okay.
Rest up. Congratulations. And he's gonna walk off.
Okay. Anybody else wants to do anything?
Yeah, I would consult Zoot and look for her, approaching her. If I see her and find her.
She sits there, just looking at all the mages on the ground.
Hey, Zoot, would you... How are you doing? Do you still have gas inside of you?
What do
Magic
you
wise.
need? What do you need?
I wanted to ask you if you could do the same thing that you did earlier to me with my mom, trying to remove any pieces of mind controlling things inside of her, just to make sure.
I can do that.
Thank you.
Whether she lets me, that's a different question.
Why wouldn't she? Do you think she's still under effects?
You can never know.
Feels like a weird dream to me, all of this, in a way.
Yes.
I'm sitting down next to her.
I can't believe this is... this isn't over, but finally, or at least one part of it is over. So much setup, so much preparation. So much hate. This land will need a lot of time to heal. Not just
So-
us, not just people.
Yeah,
But the
so many
hearts.
sacrifices as well,
Yes.
all for this. I would put out the orb and show her I took that one with me.
Which one did you pick up?
The white one.
As you go about and to grab it, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yes. That is a... How much do we have in wisdom? It's not bad. Dirty 20.
As you feel this pull, something trying to reach your mind, and then it stops. You shake it off.
Not the first time that this happened. What am I gonna do about this? What are we gonna do about them?
Well, first of all, keep it away and never attune to it. You have been holding it for more than an hour, right?
On me, yeah. But like holding it in my hand, no.
As you hold it in your hand, you start looking at it. And you are connected to 3 items, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the first one?
Oh, give me a sec.
It's very easy. It's the medallion against.
Yeah.
deception.
Mm-hmm. True.
As you feel your connection with it. And you look at this red ball in your hand. And it starts to take shape of white, murky fog inside of it. And then inside, there are 2 white, blue eyes just looking at you, just for a moment, and disappear. That is when you feel this pull.
Mm-hmm. Don't attune to it, you said?
Yes.
Okay. It feels like this thing is playing on the mind games, you know?
What color do you see?
I saw a pair of eyes looking at me.
Congratulations. You just did what I told you not to do.
This is considered an attunement?
It is
Already?
your fault. It's been more than an hour. You were busy. You should have told me. I should have asked. Fuck.
Aha. Can one unattune of them? Is that a possibility?
If somebody will take it away from you, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And attune to it in your stead. This is what you get.
I didn't mean to. Oh no, page not found, it says.
Oh. Give me a moment.
Oh no, such a horrific cursed item.
It's a curse.
It is the void. The void
Wait.
of 404.
Dirk, it's page not found.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Try now.
Yeah, it works. Thank you.
Alright.
I will try to deal with that later. Or do I have to, I don't know. So much shit happening today.
It tried talking to you. Did it succeed without your permission?
I mean, try it, yeah.
Well, you are not going away. Seem to be still here in yourself means you are in control.
Does that mean that I mean, Nessie transformed into a dragon during the fight?
Is that
Locked it too, so does that mean they lost control?
luck? Probably. I don't know about Nessie, I wasn't there. Does it feel like he lost control? Did it feel like that?
Not. I mean, he didn't rage or anything.
You would have noticed if he lost control.
So there is a way to synergize.
Possibly.
Interesting.
Yeah. Do you have a bag of holding?
Mm-mm.
Well, just be careful not to lose it.
Mm-hmm. I will. I will. So, this is one of the. I assume not a fall, not a artificial one or false one.
I wouldn't know until you talk to it.
Fair. You still got yours, right?
I do.
So everything went smooth in here.
One sec. What?
Yeah.
Ja, cool. Ich spiele. Brotchen. Sorry.
All good. So everything. Did you face any threats while being here with
No,
Locke and Flint?
nobody came. Lucky.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah. What is Morgana doing?
She seemed to be sitting next to Corbin.
All right. All right. I'll be going to my mom now. Thank you.
Alright. We get back to that?
Yeah.
Nessie, Locke, Flint, Ithel, Roshaya.
Yep.
Anything that you would be doing besides going to Thylia?
Well,
Or maybe going to Thylia?
I would try to talk to my orb
Okay.
after I've done like the base part of the healing.
Rashaya is asleep.
Okay.
So unless
Should I-
anyone wakes her up, she's asleep.
Okay.
Does Locke see Loeth with the orb?
You would notice it, yes. He's
I
openly
would?
holding it, yes.
Okay, great. Good to know.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep a close eye on him and Nessie, as those are the two that I noticed to have it.
Yes.
Other than that, not much.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Flint's not really doing anything. He's kind of stunted when it came to talking to Thylia, so he's probably gonna go lie down as well.
Alright. Ithel? Mel? Would you be doing anything?
I've just sprinted a marathon.
Yeah.
Probably sitting down, be like,
It is in the aftermath of all that. You regather, regroup
yeah,
people who have been
I know.
treated. Alright. You rest as well then. Basically.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't really have anything to do.
Okay.
I have
Nessie?
something.
I ain't home. I don't know where I am. I'm in a forest.
So,
Yeah.
before I start resting, I would do the talking, ask about, hey, how do we prepare home? Kadar, am I saying the name right?
Cajol.
Kahul. How do I prepare my home?
When you say its name, you feel this warm feeling as the orb glows a little bit. and you see tads of blue light coming out as you close your eyes and go back into this mental state as you see him first only the parts you've seen before, like the half face, the wing, and now with a flash his full body recovers and a big blue dragon stands in front of you.
I would just kind of look and all.
Nessie. One of my own. Looking at you.
I'd look back. So, I see. Isn't quite sure how I should respond to you, father, grandfather.
I guess you all grew up influenced by my magic. So in a way, you are my children. You can call me by my name, or you can call me as you wish. You made me whole again. You have my respect.
So, Messi was wondering whether or not we would have to return home to prepare everything, or if it's just prepared by you being whole again.
It is up to you. You can bring me back and reestablish the link, or set our people into their freedom, just like you have been, walking around alone as individuals. You have the choice. You don't have to decide now.
Okay. See, we'll think on it.
Yes. Anything else?
Well, can Nessie make use of the orb freely, or to be consequences?
You can use the orb. We have a bond. And I respect.
Nessie has a few small ideas for boards, and is gonna try out one now. So we'll kind
What are you gonna
of see
do?
which is you.
Oh.
I said we'll make a ward of counterspell
Mm-hmm.
that will trigger when an evil. Well, actually, it will be dispel magic, and
Okay.
it will trigger when an evil wizard or any evil spellcaster
Mm-hmm.
casts a spell on me.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
it will
assume
be
by evil
inside
you mean
my realm.
hostile.
No, well, hostile or
Well-
evil aligned.
Okay. Got it. Keep it in your notes so you don't forget it.
Yeah, I will just.
Alright.
So dispel magic.
Yes. Are you using all the charges?
No, trees chart. Actually, can I upcast with charges? Because then I would.
If you
probably-
use all the charges, it will be a 5th level dispel magic.
Okay. Yeah, I will do that.
Talia, you are looking for Karan. And after walking, he just stands aside at a tree and looking at the aftermath of whatever happened here. Isolated, alone. As you
I
approach,
just take the ring off and hand it.
why are you giving this to me?
It's yours.
I don't have a use in it. I can do it on my own, remember?
You didn't?
And yet you saved me. Came in handy.
Then I keep it.
Yeah. Good job.
She not.
It was a fucking long journey. I don't know about you, but I'm tired.
Really? Not really for me.
Your journey still continues, yes. You have a life ahead of you now.
No, she's just like nodding.
You know what I want? I want to go home. Haven't been there in 50 years.
I noticed.
I wonder if Vesa would kill me.
I would try.
Mom and Dad are used to it, but
I just look around and say like, we could go.
we could. After a long rest, though. I am fucking exhausted.
And go and take a rest.
Yeah. He just comes close to you. He takes you into his arms. He just presses you with this long, brotherly hug. A deep breath as it lasts a moment and another one. What are you going to do with it?
No idea. I wonder if Raoul would eat it.
Think he can keep it? We can always ask. To be the guardian of a prison.
Otherwise, I would place it where I've seen the last one.
Protected by yourself?
Hmm.
How is he doing? Do you know?
Who doing?
Your husband.
I have no idea. I've not talked to him since.
He takes a step back. Maybe you should. Now that you have the chance.
Do you know what happens to that thing if I sleep and Duran overruns my mind because I'm weak?
You put him into a dream with into an Iller star. I think you won't be getting out anytime soon.
We will see about that.
Okay. He just stands there looking into the night sky. It is a full moon. As you see, his skin starts to glow in those sparkly beams of light. Ah, yes. A full moon.
Yeah, sure.
You seems to be unhappy with our victory. What's on your mind?
I'm not unhappy.
What then? Don't answer that. I can guess. I am sad too.
night, Kervin.
Good night, Tom.
And just walk off.
He keeps standing there, and then he sits down and into the tree, leans his back, head against the tree branch. As you walk off.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you still want to do tonight? Any of you? Well, Glotov was about to speak to his mom, I know.
If nobody is gonna speak to me, I will make a private sanctum and sleep cast. How do you call it? At the end of the night, just mage armor to upkeep that with one of my old spell slots that I didn't use.
Okay. In that case, Lotep.
Hey.
Go to your mom. She's
Yeah.
sitting there, patting Corbin's head. Looks at you, smiles. Hi.
Hey. I sit down next to her. I took one of those things too, and he's putting out the orb.
You see immediate sadness in her eyes.
What in her eyes?
Sadness. That's a burden.
It is. I mean, I asked Zoot things about this, and apparently it looked at me and tried to play with my mind.
Yes. The dragon orbs do that. You see her just looking around. Have you seen the woman that was imprisoned with me?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I don't want to be connected with those orb things.
I don't want you to be connected with them either.
Just wanted to let you know that it was by accident. I didn't do it on purpose.
It's okay.
They only caused harm to us.
I know. And not only us.
Yeah.
Your father and I were careless. You remember us working on one of those? It let out a call. A call that called for him.
And he was smart enough to pick that call up.
Yes.
And cold enough to execute whatever he did. I'm glad he's gone.
I'm so
Af-
happy to see you. But I'm not sure what to say. You're not that little boy that I remember. Am I even still your mother? Like, sure, I raised you to a certain point, but it feels like I missed most of your life.
Glad that you spoke it out loud. I feel the same. In a way.
I still love you. You're still my son.
I love you too. Oh, weird.
She puts a hand on your cheek and then takes you into a hug.
I missed you so bad.
I'm sorry we weren't there for you.
I was at Suits most of the time.
She looks over at Sue that sits there and just tries not to look in your direction, but occasionally does. As being worried about you.
Did you know that she could split up?
I did not. Sorry, wrong accent. I did not.
Well, apparently she did. She split into 2 parts, and most of my life I spent at one part's basement hut. And she taught me a lot about magic, how to use it. But we still have time to catch up tomorrow if you wanna rest for now.
We do.
I can create a magical thing for us to stay for the night, a shelter, if you want to join with.
I think it's safe enough with all the soldiers around.
Yeah. All right.
And I've been trapped for so long. A little bit
sorry.
of fresh air is fine.
Yeah. Should we carry him into a tent together?
No. Let him stay here. He also was trapped. But I would like you to stay with us if you don't mind. I know
I'll
it's
stay.
a little awkward for all of us, but
I'll stay.
good. I like that.
I would like to cast a sending to Thylia.
Mm-hmm.
How are you? Where are you right now? And could you take care and look into my mother's dreams for now? Please. Hope you're fine.
You get an answer. Fine. Resting. I can't.
Alright. Unfortunately, that was my last spell slot.
Yeah. Okay.
I will be sitting there and lay down at a certain point.
Okay. Celia, as you start walking off in the direction of the water, you feel like you are being followed. Not like stealthily, just somebody is walking behind you.
Turn around.
You see Jonathan approaching. I don't believe I see in your eyes as sad as they are right now. Do you need somebody to listen?
She shakes her head. She doesn't want to talk.
Just to beat her?
I think it's better when you stay away.
I'll be right here. If you need somebody.
No, just go to bed. Look for Larissa or Lothep or someone.
Lothep is talking to Suit and his mother.
That makes sense. I should talk to her too.
I think it can wait a day. Alright. Just take care of yourself.
You too.
He goes back into the direction of the fireplace, around which a few people are sitting as you walk off.
Yeah.
Flint will probably be there. He can't sleep.
Okay. In that case, he will join you. As you reach the fireplace, you see Rar sitting there and currently enjoying a bottle of alcohol. Occasionally,
non-named alcohol.
non-named alcohol. It's just that.
Yes, it's in a paper bag, so you don't know what it is.
Yeah. As you sit down, he just passes it to you. Want some?
Yeah, fuck it.
It's shit, man.
Is it? No. Is it alcohol or is it shite?
I don't know. Well, I don't know if you can call it that alcohol, but...
Rahara, are you drinking shite?
Nah.
Okay, then give it here.
Give it.
And he will take a swig from it.
It is very strong. But it does not taste like anything that you drink for taste. It's just like pure, maybe even medical alcohol diluted with a bit of water.
Yeah, no, that's not pleasant, but it'll do.
Yeah.
So, seems everything went smoothly as it could.
Well, I wouldn't know. I was there with you, and it seems like it didn't.
Yeah, no, but they came back, right?
Oh yeah, I'm happy about that. Well, not everyone, is, you know.
Look, for the most part, everyone we sent came back.
Yes, I'm just taking your words literally right now because otherwise, never mind. Fuck it. Yes, I'm happy to. Where's your brother?
So, I'm not sure, but yeah, he's old enough.
What were you about to say?
I was wondering where you're going after all this.
Well, where are you planning
What's
to
the
go?
plan for Ol Rahar?
For me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I helped save this kingdom. Maybe I'll get some land, some money. Maybe I'll open a brewery and make something better than this shit. That she just takes a drink.
Did you make this?
No. One of them, as he points at the guys across that also drinking it.
You're from the north, aye?
Somewhere, yes.
Alright. Are you heading back there, or are you going to settle down here?
Well, I was planning to go and back and theoretically guide you through the mountains.
That would be, very much appreciated.
But then you basically ditched me in Yurnig. Didn't call, didn't say anything.
Yeah, no, we we had urgent things to attend to, obviously.
Yeah, well, I might be heading up eventually. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever the blue one decides. As he talks about this.
Aye, the blue one. You're sticking around him then?
Yes. He seems to have our father.
I beg your pardon.
Our creator.
Alright, that's less weird. So you hail from him then, or what's that about?
I don't know how it happened. I just know I was, and then it is. Don't ask.
Alright. It's all strange. I mean, yeah, I know. We'll probably be heading north. That was our plan originally. Shit went a bit wild.
Yeah.
As you know.
Well. Yes.
Just gonna hand the bottle back to him.
He takes it.
Are you sure you didn't make this? Because it tastes pretty shite.
No, I make better ones.
Do you have anything that you made?
Not anymore.
You drank it all, or you lost it?
Yes. I don't remember. It's.
Alright.
And there goes Roman.
What?
You kind of died.
Oh.
Or
Yeah, you had a nice camera freeze.
It's in my crate. I just don't know where it is. Somewhere in the river.
What do you mean in the river?
At the edge of the river where I had camp, I have a bottle there stashed of something that I made.
And you lost it.
More than just.
I mean, you're gonna have a bunch of drunk fish then. That sounds like fun.
I don't think it's fun because they just die.
Do they?
Yes. If you pour alcohol into their water, they just like turn over and float.
Are you sure that's not because they're hungover?
I mean, I thought at first, but they never woke up again. Maybe because I ate them before, but...
Yeah, you're not the brightest mind. Anyways, cheers.
See, sips again. Yeah. Jonathan joins you at this point. Sits down. What you drinking?
It's some sort of terrible brew.
I'll pass then.
All right. Do you have a bucket?
Right over there. Why?
All right. Hands it to him.
I said I'll pass. No, not drink.
Oh, I thought you meant like pass it to you.
No. I'll pass.
All right.
Just takes his lute. Just starts playing some music. For the campfire.
He's gonna take out his
Gertie.
his hurdy-gurdy and play alongside.
Mm-hmm. It goes from a little bit of sad melody that starts slow into and more inspirational and cheerful music.
Mm-hmm.
You see that you feel your mood just rise up just a little bit just from making this music and feeling a little bit better as the alcohol start to kick in as well. Locke, you said you are watching Lothab and Nessie?
Well,
During the night, I would check where they go to sleep, and then just pass out somewhere, between them, if possible.
Alright.
I don't know. Has anyone spoken to me before I went to sleep, or
It seems like not.
I don't think so.
No.
I kind of was somewhere else, and then
Some, like,
so at some point I just walked somewhere and I went into, where would I make it? Like, I guess
Mhm.
in some open place I would go into some kind of place and just disappear. Like, I would cast something and then walk into. How would it look from the outside?
Big ol' blob.
Oh,
what?
it's a cube I make myself. So I would climb up a tree, and I would make a 20 feet wide by 10 by 20. So around the tree, I would make kind of like a box that clips into a tree.
Mm-hmm.
That just kind of floats there.
Okay.
and I guess it would be greenish and would be on the inside. And I think I'm gonna go with this tree again because it was nice last time.
All right. That's where you make your nest. And go to
We
sleep.
look very confused at where the fuck Nessie went.
Yeah. You see whatever he just described appears.
I'm gonna reach into myself and ask my own friend. Was that Nessie or was that I don't know your brother or sister's name? I'm confused.
That was both.
Oh,
It seems like they are friendly to each other.
interesting.
Yeah.
Making floating cubes in the sky, I guess.
You can always try to use my magic.
I'm good. I'm not a fan of floating randomly in the sky with cubes.
Very well.
And I would feel like I would be, taking advantage of you, and I don't want that. Now, where's Lilith? Any idea?
I believe he was still at his mom.
Ah, because we need to kind of get them all on our side if we want to release you.
I don't know if that's would be an easy task.
Well, I've got one down. Three to go. 3 to go, I think. I'm sure Nessie could be convinced. He'd love to have the green dragon, with the blue dragon with him all the time. Loethep, on the other hand. I guess I will find him. I'm just gonna walk in the direction where the Loethep was.
Yeah. You are going there. He is with all the wounded people, all the wizards that get teleported, and next to a pack of other blue people that you've seen before.
Oh wait, it doesn't look like a cube. I just make it magically secure,
Yeah.
so you wouldn't see the cube. Never mind. I'm
I
sorry.
don't see a cube.
You do
This
not
whole
see a
conversation never happened.
Yes. Deleted.
I'm sorry.
Happens.
Just make.
I'm just disappointed.
Did you just have a déjà vu that we just spoke?
I have a feeling there was a cube involved. Alright, let's go find Loethep.
Yeah. You go and see him. Are you going to talk to him?
Does it seems like he wants to be approached right now?
That
or
is a good
can be
question. I
approached?
cannot tell you because Dirk is not there.
Well, I guess we wait.
Okay, in that case, Thalia, you look for Gimgan. You find him.
You have a
Now, how do I do this accent again?
I could do it, technically speaking.
Sure.
Yeehaw, motherfucker.
I mean, yeah, I'm not doing much else. What can I do for you?
You have a connection with Sylvanas, right?
I mean, yeah. He's, the druids are interesting because they tie to nature and there's nature gods, so there's a bit of a connection there. Sylvanas being the strongest that I feel. How do I put this? I just have the strongest connection to him. Been a good guy. Listened to me, helped me. You're looking to connect to the green one?
That is correct.
Well, I'm just gonna take out a leather wrapping and place it in front of him. A couple antlers, pieces of amber with insects inside them, and light a couple candles. I'm just trying to set the mood here. If you want to talk to him through me, then better chance that he'll listen.
Yes, yes. That's why I'm here. Otherwise, I would just try it by myself, right?
That's what I'm here for. So, what are you asking of the Oak Father?
Want to know if he's willing to reconnect and talk to the Dreamwalker.
That's a bit of a hack hole for Sylvanas, but I can. Hold on, let me see. I think I can try and ask him. I'm not too burnt out after today's events. You did well, by the way.
Thanks.
Chin up, kid. You can be proud of yourself. Could have gotten much worse. All right. Is there a way for Gimgan to connect to Sylvanas? Robin?
You are in a forest. You are in the woods. You are in the
Yes, I know that.
Now you sound like Roshaya. You are in a forest.
+2 or whatever your proficiency is to checks.
I am in a forest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just going to try and reach out to Sylvanas on a spiritual level before he casts anything.
Okay. Roll a d100.
Roll a d100 on the Gimiscanus. $39.
39.
Mm-hmm.
Gimwin closes his eyes and tries to focus. Breathing in and out, trying to dim out the sounds of everything and just listen to the nature of the evening around him. Trying to connect. He feels the warm presence he feels when he speaks to his god and asks to lend its power. But unlike other things, when you cast spells, you do not feel more than this connection. You feel the presence, but nothing more.
Yeah, not really getting through to him. Is there anything specific you're like? If you have a question for him, I think I can do that. Talk about, something that's going to happen within the next week or so. I can help with that for sure.
Shakes her head. No, thank you for trying.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
I'm okay.
You did a lot of good today. Just take a breath. Take a seat back, have a drink. Revel about what you've achieved. You can worry about the rest in the morning. And I will prepare that spell to bring your friend back. I don't know how happy they are going to be about it, because, yeah, they're going to have a different body. It's just kind of how the spell works.
I think also we have some clerics around we could ask. But if you could regrow that arm, though,
I can do that.
that
I can do that. That'll be fun. I'm just, trying to help here. What I do. Y'all my little lightning bugs, I'm your big old firefly. We got this.
okay. That's weird, but okay. Good night. And she turns around and leaves.
Have a good one. Where's that goddamn music coming from? It's gonna walk in the direction of El Musica.
Yeah. You see Flint, Jonathan, Rar sitting around the table. Have a monologue with yourself if you like. Dialogue with yourself.
He's gonna sit down at the table. Flint's gonna give him
It's
a
like-
nod.
It's like a fireplace, not table.
Y'all just properly trying to celebrate after the evening, trying to get your drink on. You got drinks?
If you can call it.
And y'all got drinks? Flint will pass him the bottle. Like, yeah, we got this, but it tastes fucking shite. I'm just warned you ahead of time. Yeah, no, that's all right. Let me see here. I'm gonna holds the bottle, casts Druidcraft, makes it taste more flowery and it just makes it taste better than what it is. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Hands it over to Rahar.
That's better. How'd
What
you
are you talking about? Yeah, give me that. Flint takes a swig from it. Yeah, no, that's actually really nice. Magic may not be that fucking terrible all the time. Yeah, boy, I see what you mean with it. It's a bit confusing, but you can get used. This is going to be a full conversation about how magic can be good and bad, and the balance of life and death and nature and destruction and all that.
Yeah. I love it. Convinced by both of your characters.
Yeah. Guess what, motherfucker? I'm a DM. I can play 3 people at once if I need to.
Okay. As eventually the events of the day transpire. And one by one you find yourself into your sleeps. Wondering what the next leg of the journey might be. Tilly, I need you in Secret Whispers.
But she's not going to sleep. I said that.
Yes.
Okay.
The rest of you? 5 to 10 minutes break?
I'm gonna be
Do that, I
completely
would've
honest.
grabbed
Yeah.
Snacky.
I don't really want to play for much longer. I really would like to spend the Friday night with my
I
parents.
understand that.
Not the need. And if the only thing that's gonna happen is people go to sleep, Rashaya is already asleep, so
No,
Yeah, it's
like
just gonna be
it's
gonna be RP.
we're gonna be RPing and deciding what the next part of the journey would be. You can also
Either way, Rashaya is asleep, so and nobody's gonna wake fucking Rashaya.
I think the only one who would ever do something like that is Locke, and I don't think.
Hey, I was just about to say it's going to be me, but I kind of pissed you off, so I wouldn't do that anymore.
I think Locke wouldn't have the balls and the lack of brain cells to do that right now.
Well,
Probably
the balls
shouldn't
maybe,
leave,
just the respect
Alex
is
waiting.
all there right
Yeah.
now.
Scream at you.
Well, I need to know if Oliver is leaving or not.
I would be leaving if that's okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good time. Say hi
Have a
to your
good night.
parents for me.
Wavy from Doggo.
Wavy from Not Doggo.
Be right back.